I'm taking it day by day, and thankfully being able to have a show like this and to come to work and be able to do something that you enjoy doing takes your mind off of things. And you know, right now I'm just focusing on Monaco. I'm focusing on things that I'm passionate about.
So Jeannie Mai has just hit the jackpot in her divorce settlement, and let's just say that Jeezy's worst nightmare has come true. Jeannie Mai has been appealing for child support for quite a while now, and she also accused Jeezy of some pretty crazy things. However, Jeezy decided that it would be a good idea to make it look like the mother of his child is insane. However, Jeannie Mai still agreed to write an affidavit in court, saying that Jeezy is the best dad, and we can only imagine how much she got paid just to say this. Jeezy obviously didn't want to pay her half as much as he had to do, because Jeannie made sure to play all her cards right. She didn't rush into anything, took her due time to assess the situation, and then she reportedly demanded a very high amount to settle the divorce case. And what actually raises a lot of eyebrows is that Jeezy made the court seal all the divorce documents so no one can actually see how much he paid Jeannie. It's definitely a lot. Everyone knows it, but Jeezy still didn't want to be embarrassed in front of everyone, so he sealed all the case documents. To add on to this, he has also not allowed Jeannie Mai to post or disclose anything about the settlement, and it seems like he's afraid people are gonna know something about it. Well, it sounds like Jeannie has come up with some very difficult child support rules for Jeezy that he doesn't want anyone to know about.
You are responsible for keeping your soul clean. And if you have little bits in it that you let erode or get moldy, it will infect the rest of your heart, and then it starts to get in your actions.
Jeannie also accused Jeezy of physical abuse a few months ago, so it's possible that she gave a detailed account of that abuse. And if it got public, Jeezy was meant to be canceled, so he made sure the word didn't get out. Also, Jeannie and Jeezy were like a match made in heaven a year ago. They were together everywhere, and we felt like they might have found their one true love. But the most surprising part is, Jeezy suddenly filed for divorce from Jeannie. Now let that sink in.
Right now I'm just focusing on Monaco. I'm focusing on things that I'm passionate about. And I mean, shoot, when you're surrounded by people, you just get to laugh.
Jeezy actually thought that he's gonna get a woman who's better than Jeannie and decided to divorce her, despite the fact that they have a daughter together. And all this has turned into a chaotic matter of paying child support and giving millions.
Baby's big, she's walking all over the house. She's calling me daddy now, so we there.
After Jeezy filed for divorce, Jeannie Mai decided to speak up and revealed that she faced physical abuse in her relationship with Jeezy. This was a really big accusation because Diddy is facing similar accusations, and let's just say that his career has basically collapsed. Jeezy would have gone through the exact same thing, but he decided to do a counterattack and make sure that the public gets confused in this race of allegations.
The allegations are not only false, but also deeply disturbing, especially coming from someone I loved. This malicious attempt to tarnish my character and disrupt my family is ridiculous.
So what Jeezy did is that he accused Jeannie Mai of forcing him to have a second baby, and when he refused, she threw a tantrum and accused him of abuse. Well, we don't really know if that's actually true, but Jeezy's attorney said this in court. If this was the situation, then Jeannie probably didn't have much of a case. Jeezy could have easily accused her of being controlling and borderline crazy, and he would have gotten away with it quite easily. However, there probably is something that Jeannie has on Jeezy that keeps him on his toes and stops him from taking any legal actions against her physical abuse accusations. Right off the bat, Jeannie wanted to have sole custody of her daughter because she reportedly thinks that Jeezy is too violent and her daughter isn't gonna feel safe or comfortable around him. She also accused Jeezy of not paying any child support to her for several months.
I can tell you that I'm disappointed, but again, God has put me in a different path, and that path is gonna entail for me to take care of myself and to love myself.
She obviously was paying for everything, which is not fair, knowing the fact that Jeezy is probably making a lot more money than her. Jeezy, on the other hand, has defended his stance by saying that Jeannie is deliberately making him look bad, and she's the black sheep in this scenario.
Letting things go off your chest is really important. Going there and digging up some things that are really deep and have been bothering you for way too long has to be talked about.
Jeezy revealed that Jeannie Mai was keeping their daughter from him, and she also made sure that whatever time he got with their daughter, it's incredibly uncomfortable and difficult. Jeezy said that he needs custody of their daughter because otherwise, Jeannie wouldn't let him meet their daughter.
I don't want my kids just think I was just a great artist. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a great man. I'm all the things, right?
Yeah.
And I'm also somebody who's failed. I'm also somebody who's lost. I'm also somebody who my life plays out in public a lot.
And that's when Jeannie dropped another banger that tipped all odds in her favor. So she basically revealed that Jeezy keeps a gun around the house, and she feels very uncomfortable because of it, as it's really unsafe for a child to be around guns. This caused major backlash against Jeezy, and people started calling him an irresponsible father. There are also reports of a property split between both the spouses, so Jeannie Mai definitely got a good chunk of Jeezy's property, and this settlement benefited her the most. Jeezy would probably be cursing the day he filed for divorce. He initially thought it was gonna be an easy exit for him, but it has turned into a fully fledged nightmare.
Opening up and having these conversations, you know, there's a lot of times where I'm just like, wow, like, you know, when you see people not getting the message right and you go, they just really don't understand.
The interesting part is, Jeannie Mai and Jeezy also had a prenup, but in the court, Jeannie said to the judge that the prenup shouldn't be given too much importance because she didn't think it through while signing it. Jeannie made sure to put all of her demands in the new agreement, and reports are that Jeezy had to agree to most of them.
So the divorce between Jeezy and Jeannie Mai looks like it's not going to be an easy one, because now this divorce document, according to our friends over at Layla Lynn TV on YouTube, it has gone from uncontested to contested.
Jeannie also accused Jeezy of cheating on her and having an affair, which also made a lot of sense as he was the one who actually filed for the divorce. However, Jeezy denied all these allegations and revealed that he has never cheated on Jeannie. Jeezy also requested the court to grant him full-time custody of their daughter. And Jeezy also tried to play the blame game by saying that Jeannie Mai keeps traveling and has a pre-booked schedule, so she won't be able to pay much attention to their daughter. Jeezy also accused Jeannie of leaving their daughter under the care of her brother and mother. Both the parties threw some pretty wild accusations in the air, and it seemed like the case was only gonna get messier from this point on. However, Jeezy surprisingly agreed to settle the case and paid quite a lot to Jeannie. Some people believe that Jeannie had proof of Jeezy's physical abuse, and after seeing Diddy's situation, he didn't want to get stuck in such a messy legal battle. Instead, Jeezy took an easy way out and settled the case by agreeing to whatever Jeannie wanted. Although the documents are sealed, reports are that the two will have joint custody of their daughter, with Jeannie obviously having more time and Jeezy only getting their daughter on weekends. Well, Jeezy probably didn't prepare well enough for this lawsuit, and he definitely underestimated Jeannie Mai. But she played all her cards right and made sure that she didn't lose custody of her child. So what's your guess on the amount Jeezy had to pay Jeannie Mai? Drop a comment and let us know. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for the latest celebrity news and gossip. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thanks for watching.